Happy Sunday, guys! Today is part 3 of Death by Comparison, and today I want to focus on accepting our physical imperfections. So we know that the top trending hashtag these days is hashtag flawless, right? Yet no matter how many filters we put on our pictures, we're all still flawed human beings in reality. Why are we embarrassed to show people who we really are? When we do that and we deny our imperfections, it's denying the uniqueness of ourselves. It's us not being authentic to who we are, who God made us to be. I wonder why we always put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect. What is it that we're scared of? Why are we afraid for people to see the saggy skin, the cellulite, the blemishes on your face? That's who we are. Just because we're having a bad day and maybe our skin doesn't look as perfect as it did yesterday doesn't make us any less valuable as a person. Yet we focus so much on what's wrong with us instead of focusing on what's right with us. The reality is we all get so caught up in, using all these apps and putting different filters and changing the lighting and distorting our appearance that sometimes we almost become unrecognizable in person. Have you ever seen someone's picture on social media and, oh my gosh, they look amazing. And then you see them in person, you're like, is that the same person? I don't want to be known for that. To me, I feel like the more we try to hide our imperfections, the more they become visible, especially in situations like that. Why wouldn't you just accept yourself for who you are and realize that if someone else doesn't accept those imperfections, maybe they're not meant to be in your life? We should surround ourselves with people that accept us for who we are, and what we bring to the table. Nobody is perfect. Why pretend to be? Why try to cover up and disguise the things that make us unique? Why can't we just be courageous enough to live authentic? I feel like in doing so, there comes a sense of freedom to just be you, to just be the imperfect you that God made you to be. So, how do you love your imperfections? The first thing is, I feel that we should figure out if that flaw is something that we can change. And if it is, then change it. The second thing is take a step back and look at the things that you feel are flaws and think of it from a different perspective. Sometimes what we hate the most about ourselves is what someone else wishes they had. But sometimes it takes us looking at things through different lenses to see that what we feel are flaws are really not flaws. And lastly, I feel like we should accept the things that you cannot change about yourself and just embrace them and live in that freedom of knowing that, yes, I'm flawed, but I'm still awesome. Just like this shirt says, we are all flawsome, flawed and awesome. So remember, flaws make things interesting. Perfection is kind of boring. You guys have a great week and I'll see you next Sunday.